Boys, you've got to score some points here for Danny and for Cheryl. Come on, next week it all begins again. Right, and whilst the groups bask in their success, let's chat to the other group, who's had so much success they are worthy of an ITV1 style intro. They've had 14 number ones, sold 40 million records worldwide. But their career highlight is happening right now because they're on the Xtra Factor. It's Westlife! Did you like that? You deserve it.
Rubbing our ego.
I loved your performance tonight.
Thank you very much.
It was amazing. It was a bit like Laser Quest out there. I was trying to keep score to see who was winning. But it looked fantastic. Well done.
In fact, great. Yeah.
Was it scary coming back after a year?
Yeah, it was scary on the X Factor.
Yeah. Oh, good.
15 million people.
I know. Scary Mary, but it's lovely to have you. Right, let's talk about these guys. Last night, any faves?
For me, I thought Lucy's vocal was perfect.
Yeah.
Thought it was very good. Thought Ollie was excellent as well.
Yeah. No, she was great. She was great. He was great. I want to talk about Lucy. Simon was kind of talking about her acting it and that it wasn't believable.
I got what he said. I got what he said when I watched it. And when he said that, I was like, nah, I kind of get what he's saying there. I think it was probably because she was just so kind of standing there and not, you know, she wasn't working the stage enough, I think.
I think though when you do it, when everybody last night was acting, you're doing the swing, so you're not naturally going to sing that kind of music, so you have to act in that. So I thought there's nothing more she could do, only stand there and sing the song.
Okay, so I also wanted to ask you about the incredible press attention these guys are getting. And you know what this is like. So how on earth did you... No, you do, you know. And how do you cope with that sort of stuff? Like, what's the way of dealing with it? Should you not read the papers? What's the...
I think you kind of got to know. It's hard not to read the papers. You kind of know what's going on, if you like. But I don't know. I think you just... There's no rule book. You make it up as you go along. You try to do your best. And there's things you'll do and you'll regret. There's things you'll say you'll regret saying. And I suppose everybody's learning that already. But it's a great thing to be a part of.
Yeah.
And you just kind of embrace it and hopefully, you know, kind of use it to your advantage, I suppose.
Well, next week is Rock Week, so let's kind of think positively and look forward. Who do you think is going to rock out in Rock Week?
I think John and Edward are going to really rock.
Do you? What would you like to see them doing next week?
Well, we were talking about it with Louis in the dressing room. He was asking for some ideas, and we came up with Bon Jovi, Aerosmith, all these different really heavy rock bands. You know, I even thought it should go as far as something like AC/DC. Something like that.
Amazing. Yeah. I'd love that. Are you not tempted to have the Chedwood style? I mean, you two in the middle could do your blonde quiffs. Like
I've had that style over the years, I think.
I had it as well, yeah.
Oh, really?
But not that high, though. That's as high as it gets.
There's some height on there.
No, I think you can go higher.
It's getting higher every week.
Keep going.
It will get higher.
Have you measured it?
I don't know, guys.
Why? We measured it once, didn't we?
My face.
I think it's about 15 centimetres.
I'd say if it was straight, it'd nearly be a foot.
Your hair's cooler.
Who do you think is going to struggle in Rock Week? Who do you think is not going to find it as easy?
I think they're all good.
Stacey will struggle if she wears that corset. Look at her, she's so far back.
Like a mermaid.
I think they're all going to do well. You know, it's like every week, you never know. Like, look at the people in the bottom two tonight. It's very hard to kind of decide who's going to be good or who's not going to be good, you know. But
and who do you
I think Jamie will have fun next week. Definitely.
Yeah, it's this
definitely
week next week. He's got to do it. Who do you tip to win?
I had Daniel. I
you?
had said Daniel from the start, from his first audition. I thought his first audition was amazing. I don't think we've seen him as good as his first audition since.
Right.
But I think if he can get back to there, I think even though he was in the bottom two tonight, he could really bounce back.
OK, well, listen, boys, thank you so much. Lovely to see you all. A massive round of applause for Wesley! Right, I think it's safe to say that part 3 was a right corker, but fear not.